Previously on Chosen Ones. As the group tries to fill Estel in on what has happened while she was merged with Alia, Avayath goes to heal Essence, who also seems to be out of it after unmerging with Solari. Brandy returns to the basement of the blue building with Theo, casting Speak with Dead on Alia in an attempt to get some answers. He confirms that he is merged with a piece of the binding, something that has never had consciousness before, and that Alia shared Abaddon's goals of creating a better universe. Meanwhile, Shui learns from Marfire that Solari vanished shortly after Alia was defeated. After promising that things would be better, Shui offers his own promise, telling Marfire about the Cape, and reassuring her he'd take her to a place where she could finally interact with others. Shui and Avayath join the party in the basement, where the blue-haired bard converses with Sapphire briefly about his parents. Our Sparks return to their cabin, resting as they get ready to face whatever comes next.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll
You guys went to bed after a very hectic night the previous day, fighting both Alia and Marfire. And you just went to go rest and recover. Avayath, I would note, did you take off the armor when you went to sleep at all?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I was like, are you just sleeping in it?
Sometimes he does, but not tonight.
There are no markings or anything that were on your body before, so those veins and things are completely gone. There's no horn in the center of your forehead or anything like that. It does seem like even when you're like waiting for the glow in your eyes to go away, as it sometimes usually does, it seems like it's still constant. Like no matter what you do, your eyes are always glowing. It doesn't seem to be shutting off at all. And there is like it's a very soft glow coming off of your skin, almost unnoticeable except for when you're like in darkness. It's like one of those like glow stickers almost.
Like one of the stars you stick on your ceiling.
And then you forget it's there until you fall asleep every night and you're like, oh, I should, and then you go to sleep.
And then you're 23 years old.
It's still on your ceiling.
Those things never come down.
I have one of those literally in my room back home in my old house that probably is still there even after we moved out.
Yeah, and they never come off.
There forever. But yeah, I just wanted to note that for you. And everyone would probably notice that because you'd be slightly glowing as you went to bed.
Turn off your nightlight, Avayath. It's too bright.
I'll just cover myself up in a blanket. I can't seem to turn it off.
God damn it. Now I just see your glowing head. Like a disco ball. Fuck.
And this goes on until eventually Brandy falls asleep.
I don't even need to sleep. I'm just sick of staring at you. No?
I shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. God. That's your next cover that you have to do.
That'll be for the next campaign. We'll have Avayath sing songs for the next
That'll
campaign.
be the opening for the next campaign.
Shine bright like a diamond. That's not copyrighted at all.
All the openings will be sung by Avayath next campaign.
So after you guys all wake up the next morning, no one's coming to get you after all that.
How's the temperature out?
It does seem like the initial heat wave that happened was probably due to both Marfire and the unmerging of Essence and Solari. So after the tantrum has been stopped, and obviously Solari is no longer here, it seems to have evened out at like 50, 55-ish. It's about springtime in this world.
Shui had gone to sleep pretty much as soon as he was able to wind down after the events from yesterday. He's waking up reinvigorated. He's gonna do his kind of like little morning exercises outside since it's nicer. And then he'll probably go eat. afterwards.
Hey, Shui,
Okay.
is your pearl still under your pillow?
Yes.
There's a crack in it.
Why did you break my pearl?
There's a little crack in it.
Yeah, he sleeps with it under his pillow every night. And every morning when he wakes up, he takes it out from under the pillow and then like puts it in his pocket or whatever. Notices that there's a crack in it. What kind of crack? Like, is it a big crack or like a?
It's a thin one, kind of down the middle.
Okay. He's like, my pearl crack.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Jesus.
Shui. Avayath is in the middle putting on his armor. Maybe say that a little quieter for sleeping.
Not anymore.
Yeah, wake now.
It wasn't cracked last night. Why is it cracked? Look. He points to the tiny, tiny, tiny little crack.
It's very small.
Well, the things that came from the keep are kind of tied to ourselves pretty strongly, it seems. It's probably because of what's been happening with you lately.
He looks at it and he's like, I'm breaking?
No. I'm sure that it's in the state of, transition of sorts into whatever it will become. It's probably meant to.
He looks at it again and closes his fingers around it. Kind of holds it closer to his chest and he's like, oh, I hope so. It was supposed to bring me good luck.
Feels warm.
It's you, huh? It feels what now?
Warm.
It feels warm!
Meanwhile, everyone's like, you were sleeping on it.
It's a couple degrees hotter than usual.
It was just in your pocket. The fuck?
Avayath would actually say, like, well, you've been sleeping on it. It'll probably kept it warm.
Maybe it's an egg.
If you're really worried about it, I know you're still a little upset, but you could ask Libris.
I'm good.
Yeah,
He
no,
gust.
suddenly I don't care anymore.
Suddenly I don't give a shit. Huh, weird. Anyway, thanks, Theo.
What if you're like, who?
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 Never heard of her. Sounds like a
Who's
bitch.
that?
I don't know. Sounds like a lying bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, Shui's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm overreacting. It's just a pearl.
You don't have to downplay your worries.
Gulp. You're not supposed to see through him like that. It's fine. It's probably like what you said, Theo. And it is a good thing. A sign that good things are happening.
Try breaking it. Crack it against something hard, like an egg. See what happens.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, maybe we should figure out what's happening first
It's
before.
got a crack in it for a reason, probably.
Maybe it just cracked over time.
Brandy just wants breakfast.
I'm hungry. Even though I don't need to eat anymore. I don't need to eat, drink, or sleep, or breathe, but, like, I miss those things, so, you know.
Honestly, Zen is down for like cracking it, but
Here, let me see it. I'll do it.
no. Okay, persuade, Shui.
You want me to roll persuasion?
I want you to persuade Shui. Don't just roll.
Oh, okay. I mean, Brandy doesn't have much more than that. He's just like, I don't know. It probably has.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
It'll be fun. It'll be funny. No, I mean, if it has a crack in it, it probably means you're doing something right because it's changed. For example, when Theo gave me his seed that he got, it began growing, and it grew into, you know,
And he like shows his hand.
the rings that me and him are engagement rings. So it probably means that something's going right in your life, and that it's a sign that something's right about what you're doing.
But wouldn't forcing it be a bad idea?
Maybe.
I just did what felt was right in the moment for me. I ended up just trusting the fate that it would bring me by doing what felt right in my heart. So if you're confused now, you don't have to decide anything yet.
Yeah, a wise man once told me that you don't listen with your ears, you listen with your heart. And I think you should probably do that.
That sounds like what I say.
Huh? No, I don't.
I'm about to cry.
No, No, you should have said, well, Shui told me. Shui says.
No, I don't think you get it. That made me so emotional.
What is Shui's heart telling him to do?
Throws it on the ground as hard as he can.
Learn more about
He
it.
gives it to Avayath because he's like, well, Theo gave it to Brandy, so.
His heart is telling him to seek out the answer, is what it's telling.
It's telling him to test his luck.
Tempt fate.
Fuck around and find out, yeah.
He eats the pearl.
No, oh my god.
Well, because Theo was going to originally, Shayna considered having Theo eat the seed.
Huh.
Delicioso.
Who knows? Maybe there's something even more valuable inside of the pearl. Try not to worry about it. It might not be a bad thing.
Avayath's like, I don't even have a token anymore. Mine vanished.
Yeah.
Those things aren't important anyway. They suck. Anyway. I hate them. Let's go.
I'll think about it. After my workout.
That's fair.
And so he hops out of bed, gets dressed.
Morning workout sounds like a great idea. Wait for me.
She still can't go, Yaya. I don't have 10 minutes to wait.
Hold on. He's like trying to put on his armor while jogging.
And now it's just Brandy and Theo.
Theo will, get up and stretch. I'm just gonna assume and say that they were cuddling, but anyway, Theo's like getting ready and he's like, so did you have plans to attune, like, soon?
Yeah, I think I'll do it today. I have a plan, actually. I'm gonna be fine either way, I think. Cause, like, people gotta be, like, strong to be able to attune to swords like that. Otherwise, it, like, hurts them real bad to the point where they die, right?
Right.
Well, I got a spark that very specifically makes it so I don't hurt. In fact, I can choose to heal myself. So, hypothetically, if this thing tries to hurt me real bad, I'll just redirect it into healing, and then it'll be fine, and then I'll know, don't touch the fucking sword and let it disappear, and then we'll be good. Right? It'll definitely work that way.
I'm going to have faith in your decision.
Me too. It's definitely a good choice that I'm making right now. Very educated choice. It's always an educated choice when the DM laughs like that. So, it'll be fine.
I'll be there with you if you like.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I'll probably ask Avayath to be there too, just as like a fail-safe, Just like a...
Yes, good to take precautions, but it'll be fine.
I mean, if I'm anything like Arthur, I probably can't die.
A great statement.
We'll be fine. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out one way or another. That's the thing. Is we will find out. And I'm sure it will be fine.
We'll find out together. And Theo goes and holds his hand and does his spark.
It'll be alright.
Yes.
Especially if I got you by my side, darling. Give Theo a kiss.
Oh, that's something I should probably fucking do.
Yeah.
I forgot I wanted to do that yesterday, but I fell asleep, I guess. I want to scry on fucking Peter or the Abergrim. One of them. Who do I know better? I don't have any of Peter's possessions, do I?
No, but it's more feasible to get one.
His cabin's right here, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go into Peter's cabin.
But you also have half of a sword that was given to you by the Avayath as your hacked weapon.
That is also true. Okay, fine, I'll do the Abergrim. Fine, you've convinced me. It doesn't matter either way. Who probably has a higher wisdom? Peter probably has a higher wisdom. He's a paladin. He can choose to fail, though. That's the thing, he can choose to fail. The Abergrim might not choose to fail. I'm gonna try Peter.
Okay.
I'm sure Peter really will welcome anyone looking in on him, anyone.
Okay, fine, I'm gonna cast... You know what? I'll cast Sending to Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Sorry.
Are you okay? We have reason to believe that you're no longer merged with the Abergrim. You can reply to this message.
You do not get a response back.
Well, fuck. Peter's dead. Alright, cool.
I'll try scrying on Peter then, I guess.
And how does that work if they are not conscious?
Cool. It doesn't matter. He has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save for Peter. That's a 24.
He has a -4 to it.
That's a 20.
Cool. He still passes. So, good to know. I'm gonna call the abergram. There goes one spell.
You're gonna call him? You're gonna do
Yeah,
sending?
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna do sending. I'm gonna do sending the abergram.
Hey, Pops. So, I have reason to believe that you are no longer merged with Peter. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with
What
that?
is all that? What's all that
Yeah.
about?
I only have 25 words. Leave me alone.
I know, it's just funny. I would guess that the response that you get back is like almost immediate.
Come meet me at the wall at midnight.
Alright.
I'll send back.
Sounds good. Love you too. Bye.
You do not get a response back.
Yeah, I figured.
You get back, I love you too, son.
I love you too, son.
Cool. Well, I cannot cast that on Peter again for 24 hours. Brandy would have explained what he's doing, obviously, to Theo.
Theo watches intently.
Check on Peter. Failed. It's like, well, didn't go through with Peter. Then try to call the abergram, and then that happened. So he'd be like, well, the abergram said he's gonna be here at midnight, by the wall. So that's good to know.
Theo looks anxious.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad thing though, because honestly, we might want to get Avayath cursed again, whatever the abergram did before, because
Yeah.
in that new body that he's in, I'm real nervous about that being used against us as soon as we try and go against Lemony. So it'd probably be best to see if we can like get him tainted again.
I guess,
I'm gonna do one more thing, I think. Peter's not conscious, probably. I want to see if Peter's around. I'm assuming he's not dead. I'm hoping he's not dead. This will answer it one way or another. So I'm just gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna cast Dream on Peter.
Okay.
Oh, he does have to make a save. Oh no, that's if I want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt Peter.
I hurt Peter.
Yeah. So Brandy takes a handful of sand out, draws a circle, a dab of ink, does a little ink splotch in the center of the circle, and a writing quill from a sleeping bird, I guess.
So the dreamscape, I guess, kind of starts to form around you, and it's pretty simple. You are like sitting on the other side of a confessional with what you can hear to be very quiet praying coming from the other side next to you. Like you are on the side where the priest would be.
Hello?
You see the figure kind of start just completely blacked out in shadow and turn over towards you. Hello?
Am I speaking to who I think I'm speaking to?
Usually no one's here. Are you the priest?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
I've been waiting a long time for you to come.
I see. And what have you come to confess today, my son?
You see the shadow kind of shift and look away, kind of like hear like the jingling of like prayer beads almost on the other side. Lowers his head.
I feel like I agreed to a lot of things that had consequences I wasn't expecting. And I'm not sure what to do anymore, now that those consequences have come to pass.
Well, now that the consequences have come to pass, the best thing that you can do with your life is make amends.
The church abandoned me a long time ago. Do you think they'd take me back after everything that's happened?
Churches aren't important when it comes to faith. Faith is what's important. Belief, not the organization around it. You should follow what you feel in your heart rather than what people are telling you to do. And if your feelings are true, then you will be accepted by the deity of your belief.
Can I admit something to you, Father?
Of course.
I don't think I believe in the God I made an oath to anymore. To be fair, I don't think they were ever a god. Just like to act like one.
Well, if that deity no longer brings you comfort, no longer feels right for where you are in your life, you should allow yourself to move on. If you feel as they've abandoned you, then there's no wrong in allowing yourself to move on as well.
That's not really something I would expect from a priest to say. To abandon religion.
I'm not your average priest. And I'm not saying you have to abandon religion altogether, but there are many a god in this world. Many with the capacity for love and hatred, much like we are. And if that one has proven themselves not to care for you, you shouldn't allow yourself to waste the effort on somebody who pays you no mind and would refuse to save you in your time of need, would abandon you. You should seek out those who wish to help you.
I always did everything I was supposed to.
We can do everything we're supposed to, and it can still never be enough for some people. Learning to accept that and move on, and put the effort into the people who do care and do matter is what you should focus on with your life.
Do you think I can be forgiven?
Of course. I think anybody can be forgiven. The most important step in that process is working towards that forgiveness and working towards being a better person. And in the long run, eventually learning that it's okay to forgive yourself.
I feel like I've been a part of something for a very long time, and I think I'm myself for once.
Well, that's good to hear. You should make the most of this. The new beginning for you.
Should I let someone else come in then?
Sure. Do good with your life.
I have the strangest urge to say you too. I don't think that's applicable though here.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
And he gets up and exits the confessional, and the dream around you starts to fade, indicating that he has woken up.
So, Brandy will come to. Will open his eyes and look to Theo. Just like,
Peter's awake now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's alive. Good to know.
Any news otherwise?
We had a talk about religion. His dream took the shape of a confessional. I pretended to be a priest. That's probably not a thing I should be doing as a paladin. But I'm a paladin, so, like, that's probably the same.
So, like, I'm a priest, right?
Close to the same thing. I'm, like, basically ordained, right? It's pretty much the same thing.
It's probably okay. He's gonna, like, lie.
Yeah.
He's gonna put his...
did you say lie, Cassie?
Yeah. He's gonna lie that it's probably okay.
Yeah.
No, Theo's gonna put his hands on each side of Brandy's, like, jaw, and kind of, like, ground him as he's frantically speaking. And be like, it's okay, Brandy, it was a dream.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It's fair. I feel like it's probably what he needed to do. here in the moment anyway. I have a feeling he was a paladin of, if I had to take a shot in the dark, probably Lemony. Because it seems like his god abandoned him the second he, went down whatever path he did, merging with the Abergrim and whatnot. And that his god never really seemed like a god, seemed like he just liked pretending to be one. Sounds kind of familiar, so.
Well, it sounds like you did the right thing.
Yeah. Should probably see where he is, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give him a call real quick.
Okay.
Hello, Peter. It's me, Brandy. How are you? Where are you? Are you safe? We're at the new compound. If you want to come visit.
You get back after some hesitation. There are jabbers on all sides of me. My arms are tied. I can't get to you where I am. I don't know where that is.
Cool. Good to know. Yikes.
Next time someone tries scrying, just let them.
So Brandy looks like he was like, okay, haha, like he had a smile, and then when he messaged Peter, Theo just watches his face just like drops completely. Like it looks like his heart sinks.
Is something wrong?
I mean, he's in Jabber County right now.
I mean, I guess I should have expected it. He's, apparently tied up and, surrounded by jabbers on all sides of him. I mean, I should have expected that. He's probably with the Abergrim.
Right, well, we should search, right? We should search?
I mean, the Abergrim said I'm gonna call the Abergrim, god damn it. Hey, Pops. Could you bring Peter with you when you come by tonight? 'Cause we just want to make sure he's safe. That'd be mighty appreciated, thanks.
If he chooses to behave, I'll bring him.
Thanks.
Call Peter back. Like,
I call Peter.
Hey, man.
You get back, I am choosing not to behave.
I choose violence. Hey, man. Just behave. Just be cool. And nothing bad will happen. You will be fine. All right? It'll be okay. We'll see you soon, partner.
He chooses to not answer you.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. He didn't answer that time. Hopefully he just got the message.
And he's like looking for more answers.
Oh, Abergrim said he'd bring Peter as long as Peter behaves. So
Right.
I told Peter to behave. Hopefully he behaves, I guess. I don't imagine he's gonna try and fight an army of jabbers in the Abergrim by himself. I don't think he's that confident in his abilities.
Yeah, that would be,
Probably a bad call.
yeah. But we should like tell Estel, right? Now that she's Estel. That is Peter, after all.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea, huh? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's go, let's do that real quick.
And she'll be like, oh, I get to see the Abergrim? Okay.
Maybe we should even tell the Chosen One. I don't know. That would be like a good thing to have when the Abergrim shows up. I don't know, maybe.
Do you want to talk to Merlin?
Perhaps?
Okay, we can also talk to Merlin if you want.
Cool.
Okay.
Just, taking precautions, making everything safe.
Yeah, of course.
Hi everyone, Ripley here for once, not Brandy. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. In case you didn't know, I'm one of the thumbnail artists and token artists for the podcast, and I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of my own art projects, Speed Demon. It's a comic that I've been working on for over a year now, and it's finally started releasing, following the journey of one of my favorite OCs like a Bolt Runner, a wandering thief who, despite his speed, never seems to be able to outrun the trouble that keeps finding him. You can read it on Webtoons or Tapas. Links are at the top of the description. And as always, I'd like to thank our high-tier patrons, Klaytor, Edan, Alyx, Solana, Homunculus, Derelictus, Clayton, EpiAureum, Keilan, Bubby, Zab, Z, and Mr. Bakudan. And if you haven't already, make sure to like the episode, leave a comment, and subscribe. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
And the dream around you starts to fade, indicating that he has woken up.
Yay! Peter's alive and awake. And I've helped him work through religious trauma. Woo! One conversation was all it took.
I really almost cried. Not even joking. I still feel it like in my tear ducts.
That was good. You know how I feel about Peter.
Yeah.
He's not pissed all the time.
Well, no.
That part was Peter, actually.
He's not pissed in his dream.
He wakes up and he's like, fuck! Ah, it was a dream! I'm not forgiven. Shit!
I like to imagine he wakes up and he's like, that was Brandy, motherfucker.
Oh, you fucking bitch, I knew
That voice.
That voice was familiar, I knew it.
Please, please don't ruin this moment for me.